boxing family, and welcome back to another video. The fight I'll be covering in this video is another good one from Terrell C, and I always thank you for the fights that you bring me. But before I get into the fight, please don't forget to subscribe and to hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop a video. And I'm going to try to drop more videos more frequently, so stay tuned. So the fight that Terrell C brought to me is Joe Frazier versus Rocky Marciano. Tremendous matchup between two power hitters. I mean, these guys could really hit. These guys were warriors, and these guys were just heavy-handed, which makes this a tremendous fight. So who takes it? Who wins? Now, we know in the heavyweight division that one punch can change a fight. One punch can end a fight. So whenever we're covering heavyweight fights, that's what we have to take into consideration and keep in mind. Marciano and Frazier both fought in two of the toughest eras in boxing history. They both were two come-forward fighters, and those makes the best fights. When two guys are coming forward, when both guys are trying to impose their wills, and they both were just downright tough and had a lot of heart. Now, of course, Rocky Marciano fought in the earlier era, but I'm a big believer in boxing evolution to where boxing techniques, training, and equipment gets better over time. But it's a double-edged sword because the earlier fighters really had to get it. They really had to work for it. But as boxing evolved, there were just certain things that were available that weren't available in earlier eras. And so that's just something we have to keep in mind. With the power and force that both of these guys hit with, I don't see it going the distance either way. And as I mentioned before, I feel that Joe Frazier is the more skilled, refined, and the better all-around boxer, and has a tremendous left hook. So I'm going to go with Joe Frazier by late knockout. Those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. I'm sure you will. Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. What is going on with this guy? I do know I'm tired of hearing about him at this point. Hate to be rude and hate to sound harsh. Now, before I go any further, just let me say that I don't know everything. I don't know the whole story. I don't know the ins and outs of the business side of boxing, and really don't care to know, to be quite honest with you. But I'm just telling you how it appears from my end and how it appears to most fans. But I'll just speak for myself in this particular video, but I'm sure I speak for more than myself. To me, Boo Boo talks a good game, but I'm wondering if he truly wants that smoke, if he truly wants the smoke that he's talking about. I do feel that he has an unhealthy obsession with Canelo, and he wants to fight so bad, but he's doing zero. He's doing nothing to put himself in position for that fight. He's sitting around, very content to be inactive. He claims that all these fighters are ducking him, but he's the one that's pulling out of the fights. He's pulling out of these fights. I don't know if the money is right or wrong. I don't know. Once again, I don't care. But at some point, he has to take a risk, and he has to fight someone. He just can't fight with words. He just can't fight with accusations of people ducking and avoiding him. Make a fight. Make a few fights. Start fighting 3 times a year. And make a case. I felt the same way about David Benavidez. But now David Benavidez has put himself in a position to where he has a legitimate claim to a shot at Canelo, in my opinion. So you have to fight your way to Canelo. And the clout chasing, let's stop the clout chasing. I'm tired of the clout chasing, and I'm sure many others are tired of the clout chasing. Get your behind in the ring, my friend, and start fighting. Schedule some fights. Start fighting on a regular basis. Make yourself more marketable. Build your name. Build your brand. But sitting around for a year or two, crying about you're not getting your shot, enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's your own fault. It's your own fault because you're not pressing the issue. Inside of the ring is where you press the issue. And these guys have really got to get some better advisors. They really do, because I don't know what people are telling Andre, but they're leading him down the wrong path. He's wasting his prime and he's wasting his talent. Decent fighter. I don't consider him the boogeyman that everyone else considers him. And keep in mind, I'm a fan with an opinion, so don't get too offended at this. I mean, we all have them. We all have fighters that we favor. We all have fighters that we don't favor. And so it's not all the way personal. Excuse me. But this guy has got to start fighting. He's got to stop pulling out of fights. He's got to stop whining and complaining. And he has to carve out his own path. So I could go on and on, but I won't. Those are my thoughts. Holler at me in the comment section.